Minecraft is a game of limitless possibilities. It's also a game of limitless challenges. Every corner of this world will take every ounce of skill to accomplish your goals. Whether you choose to fight the bosses, the dragon in the end, or the wither in the nether, or you choose to take on the most challenging of locations, the ocean monument, the bastion, and the nether fortress, to name a few. There are even countless achievements you can tackle, from the extreme to the absurd, testing every ounce of your abilities. But today, we will tackle the most heinous, the most difficult, deadly, and extreme challenge the game has to offer. Not a single boss fight, not a single dangerous location or advanced achievement can match the difficulty of this task. Today, we will build the Redstone Shop. Hello and welcome. My name is Merely Adequate, and I'm coming to you from TWS Season 5. Oh man, it was so fun to finally get a chance to use my RTX ray tracing. I don't use it very often. It's very hard on the computer, and it's not, I don't really like to play with it. I like the textures that I find to go with it. But it was super fun creating those shots for that intro. Oh man, I loved it so much. It was super fun. Well, I thought I would start today here in the shopping district because, as I mentioned in the intro, that today we are going to be building a shop. But before I start a new shop, I thought we would check some profits in the old shops. Because as you know, we have a new newspaper that came out last episode, and I think a few other things were purchased around. So let's check and see what kind of profits I have. I'm not really expecting any new subscription purchases, and that's normal. Most people have purchased their subscriptions that they're going to, but let's check the additions, and oh wow, all right, 12 diamonds, that's awesome. And I don't know, has anybody asked for an ad? No, there's no new ad requests. Okay, all right, let's go check maybe, let's see, I think the honey shop now. People purchase things in here in bursts, so you'll get no sales, and then a lot. And yeah, so nothing really going on right now. Holy moly! Look at that! I'm rich! Woo! Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's see if there's anything over at the snow shop. All right, no, and no. Yeah, not too surprising here. There's not a huge need for snow and ice right now. But you know what I have been surprised by is the wool shop. You'd think that wool would be a high priority for people on the server, because I don't think, there's a couple people who have wool farms, but they're not everywhere, and definitely not enough to warrant not needing to buy wool. I guess it just, maybe this season with all the new things that are coming out, nobody's really interested in buying wool and using it for their builds. I'm not quite sure what all the bubbles are that are following me. Why do I have a jump enhancement? Jump boost. I don't know where I got jump boost from. Okay, well now that I am rich, there's a couple new shops that I want to make sure and make some purchases with. So let's go check them out. This shop is a work in progress, and there's a few cool things down here below, but what I really want is upstairs. And no, it's not more wool. I already had that. What it is candles. And let's see, 1 diamond for a stack of 16. I don't want every color. Let me grab a few colors real quick. All right, here are the colors that kind of spoke to me. The more the monochromatic stuff, the white and the grays and the blacks for sure. And I got a couple colors, the red, the green, and the purple. I don't know, I don't really have a use at the moment, but they kind of spoke to me. I thought they were really cool looking. So maybe you'll see these pop up probably in some future builds. Not too surprising what they sell up there, right? 1 diamond, 5 totems. I've gotten pretty good about not dying lately, but I have popped a couple totems, so it's always good to have more. Here's a shop I've been waiting for quite a while. I don't know why, but it took a long time for gold to get sold. Let's see, pardon the dust, it was a price. And I've really been wanting gold. I don't have a gold farm this season. 1 diamond for 16 blocks for sure. So let's see, how much room do I have in here? Oh, I'm not gonna fill up that. Let's just get 3 blocks for now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's probably good enough for shopping for today. Let's head back to the base. Ooh, I'm terrible at walking. Have you ever tried doing this? If you're not a content creator, trying to walk and talk like this is extremely difficult. I keep running into things and smashing my face. No realistic person. I think I saw a video of somebody online trying to like walk in third person point of view and how weird it was. Like they had a camera strapped behind them with their eyes covered. It was really crazy stuff. But let's head back to the base and we can talk about what I'm going to need and what I have for a redstone shop, because if you've never done that, that is super weird. It's super difficult to try to do. So let's go talk about it and make a plan. Usually when you want to sell something in a shop, you just think about what it is, gold or honey or whatever, and you make a shop and you sell stuff. But redstone has so many different components of things you have to sell. I can't remember them all, can you? So let's look in the crafting table and get a list of all the things that we're gonna try to sell. All right, if we do this, come here, show all items, and then come down here, we get most of the redstone items. So let's see, there's the obvious, there is the redstone comparator and repeater. Of course, there's the dropper and the dispenser, observers, 2 different kinds of pistons. Did I say observer? Yeah. But then there's some other ones. I think we're going to sell torches just so that we'll sell them in bulk. We'll sell maybe some tripwire hooks. I don't know. I think, I should sell target blocks. Yeah. We should sell target blocks, and I'm not going to sell any of these plates or buttons. There's no point in that. Maybe we could sell some levers? I don't know, that's pretty cheap. But the important thing is, sometimes you forget to sell redstone itself, so we'll have to make sure and have plenty of redstone blocks to sell. But the other thing that's not here in this list, I don't think, is any good shop should sell slime and honey blocks as well. Now, I don't have to sell the honey in this shop because I'm already selling it, but I will need to take care of the slime. Now, that's a little bit of a problem. As you know, I can get redstone from our the villagers. Villagers, that's what they're called. How can you forget the villagers? I get redstone from the villagers, so I can just do some trading there. Don't need a whole lot of quartz. Oh yeah, that's the other weird thing. You need some weird items to make all this stuff. Quartz and redstone and slime and all kinds of stuff. So I can get some quartz. I don't need a ton of that, but I will need a lot of cobble and stone, which I've kind of already started grinding for, and I've been saving up. We can take a look, let's see. Well, there's not much there, but I think I have some more stashed away somewhere. I don't remember, maybe it's in one of those. But yeah, so we need lots of materials, but the only one I'm really worried about, to be honest, is the slime. So I think we're gonna have to make a slime farm. It's gonna be a kind of a quick one. It's not gonna be super fancy, but let's go take a look. I think I've located where a slime chunk is that we can use. Let me take you over there and let me dig out a bit of a hole, and I can show you what the plan might be for that. Okay. Here is my 16 by 16 hole. I've discovered above me in a cave that there was a slime, and I determined that this was the chunk that it was in. So what I need to do is make multiple levels of rooms like this, And then I need to open up an area for them to jump to their deaths. A little, not suicide, accidental death. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, they're going to go after an iron golem, which will be I'll have on every level. There are probably more efficient. I think you can put them between levels, and then both 2 levels will go after. But I'm gonna just put them on every level to make sure. And then below will be magma blocks, and then we'll collect underneath it. Here, let me go ahead and open this up and put the kill chamber below real quick. Okay, here it is. I have these magma blocks here, and below it is a hopper minecart running back and forth, dropping them off on the other side of that wall, where I have a little room. Because I won't have to come in here at all once I'm done making it. I have a little room over there where I can collect my slime from. And this is Frank. Say hello, Frank. I'm gonna have a Frank on every single level. And the magma, the slime blocks or cubes or whatever they call the slimes will come hopping over trying to attack them. They will fall down and they'll, split apart and split apart again and keep splitting apart until, they're just little balls left. Not death, they're just transitioning into balls instead of blocks. Yeah, that's the, someday I hope we all can evolve to become circles instead of squares. Yeah, I'm going with that. Okay. All right, next is I'm going to duplicate, not this, I don't have to duplicate the magma area, that's just the bottom there. I'm gonna duplicate this level, multiple levels up, as many as I can get into a single area so for me to AFK, and then hopefully we will, be good to go. Okay, I would spend more time explaining this if it was more complicated, but it's pretty much one of the easiest farms in all of Minecraft. It takes a little bit of time, takes some, materials as far as the iron and whatnot. But yeah, I have 8 different levels going on, and they'll just hop around and they'll come after the iron golem and then fall down and, evolve to their spherical state. I do have an AFK spot. It's just kind of a hole in the wall. Let me run over there. It's definitely not fancy. It's just the most optimal place to stand to make all 8 of those platforms work correctly. So I'll hang out here for a bit and I'll show you the slimes. And just a little simple collection area. Back there is the cart moving back and forth over into the hoppers. And I think I was a little over ambitious with the 3 chests here. 1 probably would have been fine. But here we go. We're collecting the slime, and that's gonna be more than, well, that won't be more than enough, but after a while we'll have plenty for the hoppers, what are they called? Pistons. The pistons, for the slime pistons, and then for slime blocks for sell. We're gonna need to sell more than slime, so let me show you. I think I've collected most of the redstone pieces that I need to sell in the shop. Let me show you what I have. All right, here's what I've collected. I've got enough to do multiple 6 to 8 stacks of each item in each chest, because I don't think, it's not a redstone heavy server, so I don't think I'll be, burning through this material very quickly, so I don't feel like I need to fill up all 27 slots in every one. I am pretty short on my redstone blocks. I need to start getting some of those, but other than that, I think we're good to go. I think we need to go build now. What do you think? Enough of this kind of messing around and collecting. Let's go build something. Yeah. Now that the slime farm is done and I've got most of my redstone items made, I went ahead and chose this area here and kind of dug into the hillside a little bit. I kind of want to expand this direction in the shopping district. I saw a couple people building out here and I thought it'd be lots of fun to put mine right here. This is going to be kind of a bit of a big build, so I had to make a large area. I don't like being right up against this mountain here, but I could probably do something a little fun behind my build to kind of, make it look like it was naturally here and not just a flat wall. I've been doing more pre-planning than I usually do, building in creative and then marking out my area. It's not something I used to do a lot in the past. I kind of just would usually just kind of free flow it, but I'm really enjoying planning ahead, and it's just made things go so much smoother. I decided to stick with the cartoon theme for the shops, maybe with a little twist, and I'm so excited to build this for you. I love how the design turned out, and I'm going to do something different with the time-lapse this time too. So let me know below what you think of it, and here you go! I absolutely love this place. I really wanted to keep the cartoon theme going, and I think we did it. Oh, I think it looks so good. If you see inside, I already stocked some of the items. I've got most of the basic stuff that you would put into a redstone shop. I do also have some slime blocks over here, as you know, because, we have the slime farm now. I do have a couple places open. I don't know what to put there yet. A redstone shop is kind of a tricky thing because there's so many different things to sell. That I just wanted to leave a couple spaces open in case I thought of something that somebody else would want and would ask me to sell. Now, I do have a couple more things I need to do. If you look around the outside, you'll see that it's not quite done, and a build is never done until you've done the outside, the exterior as well, and you made the landscaping look good, but I don't want to do too much because I don't want to encroach on anybody else being able to put shops around here. So I'll work on that in a little bit, probably off camera because it'll be a little fiddly. And then the other thing is this wall. Now, sometimes you get an idea and it doesn't really make sense, and it may not even go with the build, but you just really want to do it. And I had one of those ideas. I just really want to do this. I've always been looking for a chance to use this one little kind of gimmick, and I've never really found a good chance, and I'm going to do it just because I want to. I don't really have any other reason than that. I just want to. So here's what I'm going to do. You know what? No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you. If you didn't already know, that if you go flying over the void in the end and you make a map, it makes a perfectly black map instantly. And I've always wanted to use that for something and never really found a good opportunity. And so I thought, inside Wally's chest, or inside this cavity, is his area where he crushes, the blocks. And it's just kind of this empty void space inside of him until it gets filled up with love, right? Isn't that the point of the movie? Well, I wanted to make a bit of an empty void here at the back. So let's add these. Okay, there it is. And you might be thinking, that's not that weird, it's just like black concrete. Well, I did have a bit of a problem. That's the back wall there, and so I didn't want to have black in the, visible from the outside. But I wanted it to be black on the inside. But if you come out here further away, well, maybe not. I had this idea that if you go by further away, oh yeah, see? You start to see it. But it looks all weird and it catches attention. So let's fly it out here. See, look at that. Look how weird that is. And it's like, what is going on? It's going to cause people to come in here and check it out and be like, what? What is going on with this wall? I thought it was fun. I found a use for that finally, and I am super proud of it, okay? All right, now, you can't tell me different. I love it, and I don't care what you think. Okay, I am going to do some work on the outside around and try to make it look a little bit like a wasteland, like a Wally's World kind of thing, and we'll be back in a moment, okay? And it is done! Man, I love how it turned out. Like I said, the ground below mine is very different than what's around it, but I don't want to encroach on everybody else's area. So I just kind of left it right around me. And with some coarse dirt and some brown concrete powder, some, stones and andesite and whatnot to look like, little pieces of metal, and the red sandstone to like, rusted bolts and bits all over the ground from when the, people vacated the planet. And I think it turned out perfect. I just love this build so much. He's so cute and I love him. Oh, man. You have to let me know in the comments if you love him as much as I do, because I think he turned out perfect. Well, I've had so much fun today. I really enjoyed working on this episode with you, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and maybe consider subscribing. But I definitely want to hear a comment from you. Let me know what you like and what you'd like to see, and what you thought of the episode. That would really brighten my day if I heard from you. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you found this episode adequate.